We've got the Custom Knife Factory FIF20 today. Now, I've done a video on the FIF20 and its bigger brother, the FIF23, previously. And as we talked about before, CKF always gives you a bunch of extra hardware, bearings, screws, lock bar inserts, all that good stuff. They also give you a microfiber cloth, a sticker. They used to give you a piece of chocolate, which was super cool. Now, this one is owned by Professor EDC. He bought it from a guy here in the States. The guy here in the States sent it to me, and I am going to maybe include this in the box that I send down to Professor EDC down in Mexico with the other CKF knife that I recently did a video on. So this is a knife that I love, that I had before. I had the liner lock version. This is the frame lock, all titanium version. So this is a little bit of more of a budget version of the FIF20. The previous one had a carbon fiber scale with a zirconium bolster, and I've done a video of that before, and I'll put the link to the CKF playlist up there in the corner at the end, so you can go check it out. And then there is the FIF23, which is substantially bigger. And originally, that one also came with the zirconium bolsters and the carbon fiber scales, and was liner lock, and both sides looked very similar. They have now gone to a more budget version. This one was about $470 new, I think. And the other version, liner lock versions and stuff, were about $100 more. They had some fancy ones that had Damasteel blades and whatnot. They had a couple different carbon fiber patterns and things like that. I think, and I'd have to really go back through my notes and watch the other video. I feel like this is thinner overall. I don't think the other one was too thick. This one feels great in the hand, though. But I had a 20 and a 23, and they matched really nicely. But I sold them. I loved them, but I sold them because the front flipper, as satisfying and addicting as it kind of is, fidgety and fun, it just wasn't for me, really. I don't know. I like these knives. I didn't love them enough to keep for whatever reason. I don't know. I do miss them, and especially now, having this one in hand again, I still prefer the liner lock version from before, but just having this in, it gives me some pause about maybe I should have kept mine. Maybe I should search mine out again. Maybe not my exact ones, but that model, because I certainly liked that model better than this one, but we're talking about this one today. It's 4.5 inches closed, 7 7/8 overall, 3.4 inch blade. Blade thickness is 0.138. They come in M390. This particular model, they also offered in a Damasteel blade and things like that at an increased price. Overall thickness is 0.488. Does run on bearings, and this one weighs in at 4.2 ounces. It is super smooth. I was going to say slick or smooth, and I got confused. So it is super smooth in its close. Not Grimsmo Norseman drop shut, but pretty freaking close. So if you're into that sort of thing, it's great. So if we zoom in on this guy, you'll see a really nice belt satin finish that they did a great job on, the CKF logo. This one is just a stonewashed titanium with a carbon fiber inlay. You could get it without the inlay. You could get it with some different inlays. It came in a couple of varieties. A nice 3D milled titanium pocket clip. Again, stonewashed lock bar side with a steel lock bar insert. You can see here is where they hide the blade steel, which I think is great. And this is number 238 or 239, whatever that says, 239. Out of, I think, 300. I don't remember for sure how many they made of this particular version. And then Philippe Georget is the designer. I think these are great knives in any configuration, whether it's this titanium version at the 470-ish price range. And that was new. I don't know what people are buying on the secondary market right now. Again, snapshot in time and all of that stuff. But they're just done really well. You can see and feel some texture on the carbon fiber, which is nice. Gives you a little bit of more traction and grip. This thing works great in the pocket. Like, it's super pocket friendly. And it's just fun. And this one is a great size for EDC. For everyday carry, this is a great size knife. Here it is next to the VC Edge interface with its 3.6-inch blade. How about next to a Spyderco Delica? I don't know if I pulled that guy out in a little bit. Here's the Delica with all its tape residue on it. And how about the Kubi? I know I have not pulled out the Kubi in a few videos for sure. That's the KB237. Still one of my favorite $50, $60 budget knives. I really dig this thing. And it's still something that I definitely recommend to new knife people looking for a flipper. And here it is next to Sharpie. Professor, thank you very much for sending this in. I got to get with you and see. I don't know if there's anything else coming or if you're ready for me to ship these 2 knives down to you. We'll talk. Please go check out my CKF playlist. They make a huge variety. And go check out Professor EDC's channel. And have a great day.